one of the things that I've been reading online, people commenting on the show, right? And people say,
oh, sorry.
It is true. It's true.
Hey, what's up? I'm Carl Tart.
And I'm Jennings.
And this is when Zay Zay Met.
And today, he met us.
¿Qué pasa con mi gente? I am Zay Zay, and welcome to When Zay Zay Met. Today, I am dually excited. Why? Because I get to meet two amazing talents at the same time. They are part of an ensemble cast, if you will, on NBC's show Grand Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love, Carl Tart and Jennings. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man. Thank you for having us.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you for all the entertainment. I got to tell you, I've been watching Grand Crew and it has us all in stitches here. It's just a wonderfully, not just comedic, but it has heart. And it's just a great time. Tell everybody who hasn't seen it yet, because we're only, half a season in. Tell us about Grand Crew.
Go for it,
Grand Crew is a show about friends, man. And everybody likes to unwind at the end of the day over whatever their vice is, a nice cold beverage or anything. And that's definitely what we like to do in our friend group. And we just decided to make a show about it. And I'm very thankful and grateful to be a part of it.
Oh, man. And we're grateful to watch it. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I love this show. So I said in the open that you guys are part of an ensemble cast, right? And it seems like you're a tight-knit crew. And I know you're all actors and thespians and the such, right? But it seems like you guys got crazy good chemistry, probably in real life too. Am I off the mark there? Or are you guys real close?
Oh yeah, we rock with each other like in real life, for real. I was just with Carl last night and Gracie. Shout out to Gracie, it was her birthday. Lamar was there, one of the writers for the show. So we hang out, and we enjoy being around one another. And I think that shines through on screen. But it's a blessing to be able to have that sort of chemistry like that you speak of.
For sure. And you guys play roommates actually in the show. Do you guys feel that you have a tighter bond, or is everybody kind of together, feeling the same kind of closeness? I mean, because your character be drinking his kombucha, your character be crying in the bathroom. Like, what's happening right now?
Right.
You know what's crazy is, so like we talk about the chemistry of the cast. So some of us came up together in the comedy scene here in Los Angeles and New York. And I didn't know Aaron before we started, but when we first started, when the show first got put together, this is like right before the pandemic first started. So we ended up meeting up, and then we had to put everything on halt, of course, like everything else. So when we met each other, I was like, man, I know this dude from somewhere. Like it was like a immediate kinship, and we both are from LA and both kind of ran in very similar circles. He played basketball growing up at Pan Pacific Park. I played at Robertson Park. Like we both know a lot of mutual people, kind of grew up in similar areas. So that chemistry kind of connected us immediately, just the LA thing, just sharing these similar experiences. I remember us joking at the wine bar actually when we first met up about, growing up being basketball players in the city and how, the politics of that and the inner workings of that and stuff like that. So it definitely was, we became fast friends immediately.
That's wonderful, man. Yeah. It's good to see. It's good to see, man. It's what, this business can be so diehard, cutthroat. It can be. And it's good to see that when two people meet, it just so happen to be, on a set, that there's immediate friendship there. That's wonderful. That's wonderful to hear.
Well, if I hadn't got the job, I would have fought him.
Hey, you get these hands whenever, bruh. You know where to find me.
Now, one of the things that I've been reading online is people commenting on the show, right? And people say,
oh, sorry.
It is true. It's true. But I've been reading a lot about people saying how Grand Crew is like their favorite show right now because they finally get to see themselves represented on screen, right? And it's not just about race, it's about culture, right? It's a lot about culture. How does that make you guys feel? Do you know that when you're recording this, that you're actually affecting lives right now?
Man, I don't think that's dawned on me even still, right? Like, I certainly didn't know that while we were recording it or while we were shooting it. What I did know was, that I enjoyed the process and that I enjoyed being around the people. That much for sure I knew, but even now, like, I don't read social media. I'm not that much on social media. Twitter, I'm not seeing what people are saying, for better or worse. So, I mean, what you're saying to me is kind of news.
Okay.
I'm so grateful that is the response. We certainly, that's what we were aiming for. But I don't think that any of us were necessarily like so concerned with that. We were just enjoying just the process of it, the moment. You know what I mean? Selfishly, perhaps, it was just like, hey, we're having a great time.
Absolutely. It's just interesting to me because sometimes we can be, and I say we, when we're portrayed on screen, it's real easy to talk about the not so great stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like news, right? So if it bleeds, it leads. It's easy to talk about the not great stuff, but it's a little harder to tell really fun interpersonal stories, make it funny and also relatable at the same time. And you guys are doing that, man. You're accomplishing that, which is wonderful. And that's how you guys are affecting lives, man. It's great.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And that's a testament to the writers too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There you go. Absolutely. Mr. Tart.
Yes, sir.
You also currently play Lieutenant Kayshawn, right, on Star Trek Lower Decks. Is it just a gig, or are you a fan?
Listen, man, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Zay Zay.
Yeah.
I was not a Star Trek guy
before
I started doing it. And I say that, I hate that lets people down when they hear that, but I gotta say that because when people start asking me questions and I'll be like,
Speak your truth, King. Speak your truth, King.
Speak your truth, exactly.
But I'm definitely happy to be doing it. And one thing that was surprising to me about that show was how much people love it and how in-depth people are. And I've been getting nothing but being like, man, we love your character. And I'm like, they made puppets, they made t-shirts, I said, somebody send me some of them puppets and t-shirts of me. Like, maybe I get to go to Comic-Con or something when it comes back.
What's the name of the character?
Lieutenant Kayshawn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's pretty great.
Yeah,
are you becoming a fan though, slowly or no?
Listen, we got a long way to go. I just be getting in my YouTube wormholes, and I'll be on that Madden. So okay. I ain't had a chance to really sit back and watch it completely yet. But I appreciate that people, like it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they like it. Do you Are you a Trekkie?
I do enjoy a bit of Star Trek from time to time. Yes, I was turned, if you will, when I was in high school. And I'll be honest with you, man, it's fun to watch. It's a cool stuff. If you like sci-fi and stuff like that, you definitely fall in, man. You definitely fall in. Mr. Jennings, you, sir, come from a family of artists, right? Like your mom and dad, actors, your brother, a writer, producer. Do you think if you weren't in that environment, you'd be an actor? Like, would you be like a dentist or something like that? Like what else? Or is it just art for you?
I oftentimes ask myself, bro, like, which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? I gotta go back to I'm watching this Kanye docuseries, Genius, and they just kind of highlighted that Grammy speech. That first Grammy speech, he said everyone wanted to know what would happen if I didn't win. You know what I'm saying? And he went, I guess we'll never know. Like I can't answer that because that's just my upbringing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and that's so much in me. It's ingrained in me. That's all I know. So I can't speak to what would be necessarily. I mean, I would love to be like a psychologist, a psychiatrist, maybe.
Okay.
But that's that's in the work as an actor as well. You know, I kind of get to do that as well. A detective is something I've always thought about doing, but that's also in the work. You know, I'm a detective. As you approach your work, you have to kind of really delve into it. And anyway, all that to say, I don't know, man, but I'm so grateful to be doing what I love. And like you say, I do come from a family of creatives and creators and artists, and I'm just so fortunate, you know what I mean, to be in this position. I really, really, really don't know what else I'd be doing, but I'm so grateful that this is what I'm doing.
The NBA did offer me a 10-day contract. I turned it down because I had to deliver these jokes. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I was like, I got to make the people laugh. I can't be out there, but they offered me a 10-day COVID contract. You know what I'm saying? I had to.
All right, do me a favor, each one of you guys, 15 seconds. Sell me Grand Crew. Why do I need to go and see this? Mr. Tart, you up first.
Okay, you need to watch Grand Crew. Just like when you get out the tub, you got to put lotion on. That's what you need to make it a part of your daily routine. Just go back and watch the episodes back to back to back. Find new things. I plant Easter eggs all over the show. So if you find them, you let me know. All right, slide in the DMs and let me know. Watch Grand Crew. It's the best show. You need to be watching it.
Man, I say that, you know, Grand Crew is just a show you need to be watching because, you know, look, you can be outside, you know, you have these conversations with people when you're smoking a cigarette, for instance, perhaps, not that I'm condoning that, but it's like, it's so conversational, it's so topical, it's so pertinent. Everyone, there's something for everyone in this show, you know what I mean? And so it's so relatable. Please watch it. It's funny. We all need some humor right now. There's so much going on in the world. A little levity can never hurt anybody. So come check us out. Come check us out, man, and we appreciate you doing so.
You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We appreciate you, and we thank you for the laughter blessings, and we wish even more blessings upon you guys and continued success in your careers. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. This was amazing.
Thank you all so much for watching When Zay Zay Met. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload more conversations with celebrities and other interesting people. Now, if you'd like to see your favorite celebrity on the show, it's simple. Just tell us who that is by leaving us a comment down below. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Hasta la próxima. Lo quiero del corazón.